This is Jeremy Daves here with Community Hoops. I'm here with Coach Liz Carpentier. Liz, tell us how your season's gone so far.
So far it's going well. We've played some tough teams. We played 3 ranked teams in the top 10 that have been in the top 10 consistently in the last couple weeks. We're sitting at 3-5 and we're young. I have a lot of inexperience in my 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th, 9th players. So our bench is learning right now and we're improving with every game.
Introduce us to your program. How's your program going so far?
So far, so good. You're going to see a lot of youth out there tonight. We start 2 seniors, just 2 seniors on the roster. I have a lot of juniors. My junior class is strong and solid. And then you're going to see some sophomores step in off the bench as well. But young lineup.
Now, what is it going to take for you to stop Kennedy from coming out to a fast start and a fast pace at the beginning of the game?
We talked in the locker room about getting back on defense, stopping the transition layups, and to do that we need to rebound as well. So rebounding defensively is going to be a key, stopping the transition offense for Kennedy, and then we need to handle the pressure. And I think if we can do those things consistently from the beginning, we'll rattle them. I think we'll take them out of their game plan.
Coach Liz Carpentier, Jeremy Daves here with Community Hoops. We'll be right back. Introduce us to your starting 5.
Starting at the point, we have Jess Hart. She's a junior. She's a captain for us. She's our one of our leading scorers, our go-to player. In the post tonight, we're going to start Olivia Suddeth. She's a senior. And on the wings, we have Sage Peterson, who's a senior, another captain for us. And Lindsay Micheletti tonight is starting for Sammy Delzato. And then our other forward, our 4-player, is Lindsay Gonzer, who's a junior for us. She's been playing well. She's coming on strong with scoring and rebounding in the last couple games.
Jeremy Daves here with Community Hoops. I'm here with Coach Percy Wade with the Kennedy Eagles. First off, tell me how your season's gone so far.
We're doing pretty good. We're 2-5. It's not sometimes it's not the record that you have that makes the value of the team. We're a young team. It's our 3 ninth graders, 1 sophomore, 1 senior. And so championships aren't made in December. They're made in March. And so we're working on a championship season in March.
Introduce us to your program. How's the program going so far this year?
The program at Kennedy is going really good. I've been here for 9 years, and this is we're winning every year. Last year we came second in the Lake Conference, which is now the Suburban South Conference. So hopefully we'll maintain that excellence of balance in basketball here. It'll be a power here in Bloomington and stuff. Okay,
one more question. Introduce to your starting 5 tonight.
My starting 5 is Sheridan Reiners, senior guard. Sheridan is co-captain of the team. The next starter is Kenesha Bell, freshman, 9th grader. She's the number 1 9th grader on G-Prep. Next we're starting another freshman, Tanoa Wade, is number 6 on G-Prep for 9th graders. Another 9th grader is Isioma Ordur. She's on the potential list for G-Prep. We got Jade Martin, who's number 3 G-Prep for 10th grade, and that's our starting 5.
All right, that's Coach Percy Wade with the Kennedy Eagles. This is Jeremy Daves here, Community Hoops, and we'll be right back. Good evening and welcome to Community Hoops, where Kennedy Eagles takes on Eagan Wildcats. I'm Jeremy Daves here with Tony Greer, and we have a South Suburban Classic matchup here.
This is their first or second conference game for each team. Both have struggled early on this season. Kennedy coming up with a win their last time out, and Eagan also coming up with a win their last time out. And Eagan last night had their game snowed out with Chaska, so they're eager to play. Eagan comes in, they were supposed to play 4 games in 4 school days, but they got a break yesterday, and Kennedy comes in playing their 3rd game in 4 days, I believe.
Kennedy here, a young team. The only wins come by Humboldt and Burnell St. Margaret's. Their loss came to Eastview, Minneapolis South, Eden Prairie, and Shane Hassan. Kennedy's lineup with 3 freshmen, 1 sophomore, and a senior. Eagan, also a young team. Well, not so young. They got a couple of juniors and one senior, and starting a sophomore. And as we get ready to tip off here.
This game's going to come down to discipline.
And a nice layup by Trelona Wade, freshman guard, 6'1". And they already starting out the trap already. It's out of bounds. It'll be Eagles ball.
Kennedy starting out in a 1-2-1-1 full court.
Yeah, look for the Eagles to come out and press most of the game. Reiner to Wade. Reiner with the shot, and she's been fouled. And she'll be going to the line to shoot 2.
See if we can pick up the foul from the PA.
In the midst there. For Kennedy's leading scorer, Jade Martin, sophomore, 6-foot guard. And for Eagan, their leading scorer is Jess Hart, number 13, 5'9", junior guard.
And she didn't play in their first game versus Owatonna due to an injury.
Also, she's been well. You see the Wildcats trying to break that press. It'll be Wildcats ball.
Yep.
Sutter with the ball. And to be out, it'll be Eagles ball.
Ball went off of Sage Peterson.
Score is still 3-0. With 17-10 left in the first half. Kenesha Bell driving in, pass. Got the ball back. She passes.
Egan's in a 2-3 matchup. They're playing a soft man, almost like a zone.
And a nice three-pointer. Three-pointer by
that was Sheridan Reiners. Yep.
And again, the Eagles coming out with the press. And the shot. Oh, not so good. Rebound. Reiner. The drive going in. He's been fouled. And that was Wade.
Wade with the shot, Micheletti with the foul. And Egan's going to take a timeout because of the slow start.
Yeah, I talked to Coach Liz Carpentier, and she was saying they have to come out to a fast start. Well, basically she was saying to come out. She has to come out to a fast start. She has a young team, and she's not.
Go ahead.
She's not starting Sammy DeSaldo, one of the other scorers, because due to lateness of the team. So basically, she violated team rules, so she has been replaced. She'll probably be in the game a little bit later.
It was important for both young teams to get off as quick as they can to develop their confidence. The 6-0 start will not phase Eagan too much, but it could shake a little confidence in some of the decision making early.
And that shot is missed by Wade. And the score is 7-0. Eagles up. And a nice steal by Reiners. Got the ball. Shot up. That's made by Kenesha Bell. And it looks like the Wildcats just cannot get past this trap here.
Yep, now they got it.
Yeah, there you go. And another steal. And it's out of bounds to be Wildcats ball.
You're finding that the decision process, as I indicated earlier, it is a little slow for Eagan, and Kennedy is able to catch up.
And a three-pointer by Jess Hart.
No, that was
Oh, I'm sorry.
Delzato.
Delzato. Oh, she's in the game now.
Came in out of the timeout.
The shot, miss, rebound. Hart. Oh, and a nice steal by Kenesha Bell and the layup.
Kenesha Bell was very patient, stayed right up on Jess. Was able to poke it away. And the nice thing about that poke is she slapped up and not down. A lot of referees will call the down slap for a foul, whether there's contact or not.
Yeah, you mentioned that this game's going to come to discipline, and it looks like the shot was made by
Surf.
As you were saying, the decision-making and the discipline, because both teams are young, and it looks like that the Eagles have come out defense-wise. Oh, shot made by Reiners. Three-pointer.
And that's gonna make the Eagles or the Wildcats take some chances on defense if Reiners hits another one.
The shot made by Peterson.
What Peterson did nice there is she was dribbling with her left hand, crossed over to her right just as the defender was coming up on her left side, pulled up and put up her left-handed shot.
Got a 7-point ball game here with 14:30 left in the first half.
Kennedy's still in there, soft man.
Wade to Bell.
Travel.
Oh, and she traveled. Traveled by Martin. It'll be Wildcats ball. Again, you see the Eagles with the press. And we have a kickball here. It'll be Eagles ball.
Yep.
So the Eagles is not holding back with this press. They're going to look like they're going to press just about the whole game here. My prediction.
We're going to discuss that last call. Want to make sure they got it right.
Okay, so the Eagles ball. Hold that. Older to pass. Three-pointer made by Jade Martin.
Looks like Eagan's going to have to come out of there, man.
Oh, and another steal.
Make it just a little tighter.
Oh, and it was back. Reinzer with the ball. Being trapped. The shot. Miss. Rebound. Martin. Oh, nice shot. That was Jade Martin with the miss. Jess Hart coming in. She's stole the ball and the shot. Miss. Rebound. Hart. Three-pointer. Miss. Rebound, and she's been fouled.
Peterson's going to go to the line for the Wildcats. A foul.
Kennedy foul on number 50, Wade.
It's on
Foul is on Wade.
Yeah, young Wade. Peterson at the line to try to cut into this 10-point lead for Eagan. First shot's up and good.
All right, coming into the game, we have number 42 for the Eagles, Heather Batchman. And for the Wildcats, we have number 44, Tori Thompson, 6-foot junior for the Wildcats.
Sounds like the dogs are out. 13-13 remaining in our first half.
13 minutes left.
Reiners is coming up. Over to the left side now to Wade. Wade comes down the lane, kicks it out to Martin. Martin puts up a shot. That's no good. Coming up with the rebound to Zotto.
Oh, and she's traveled.
Delzato, a 5'9" sophomore. This is something that Eagan has seen most of their season as far as full court pressure.
Well,
Go ahead.
You know what they always say, defense wins championships, offense puts points on the board.
Yep. Nice little runner in the lane by Reiners.
Again with the press.
Hart crosses the timeline, looks over at Peterson. Peterson puts up a 12-footer. That goes
And
up.
she's been fouled.
We're going to get a foul after the basket. And I think it's going to be Eagan out of bounds, yes.
Basket's good by Peterson. Eagle foul on number 50, Wade after the shot.
So the foul was on the floor. No shot.
Foul was on the rebound. Wasn't on the follow through, so Eagan gets an opportunity to extend their possession. Jess Hart from the right side, elbow extended, misses everything.
Oh, air ball
and
there.
the ball goes out of bounds to the Eagles. 12-17 remaining, Eagles with the ball. They're up 19-11. Coming into the game for the Eagles is Jasmine Scott, 5'4" junior, and she'll replace Wade. So on the floor is Scott, Reiners, Bell, Martin, and Bachman on the floor. Ball goes inside and foul from behind by Hart. And that'll be on Bell. Or Hart fouled Bell.
So that will be their third team foul for the Wildcats.
Eagle ball underneath. Ball up on top now to Scott. Scott being watched by Delzato. Ball goes inside to Bachman. Bachman puts it up and in, left side.
That looked too easy for Bachman there.
Crossing the timeline, Gonzer, no pressure on that made basket. Right side, bounce pass inside now. Out on top to Hart, Gonzer on the right side. Ball goes low to Delzato. And Hart looking to reset the offense. Gonzer pushes it inside, finds Delzato, and then Peterson.
Shot.
That's from 16 feet, no good.
Nice
Scott with the rebound.
Oh.
Ball gets knocked out of bounds. It'll belong to the Eagles with a 10-point lead. Scott, almost an over and back.
Backcourt violation there, but
Reiners with the ball, setting the O. Scott left side, looking inside, There's Martin. Still looking inside. Bachman with the ball, kicks it out to Scott, right side. Down in the block, and was challenged by Peterson, and Peterson fouled her on the contact, I guess.
yeah, she has a lot of heart. 5'4" going into the basket with two bigs like that.
Wildcat foul number 22, Peterson, her first team's fourth.
Fourth team foul, as you were about to say.
Shot is made by Jasmine Scott.
Meredith comes in for Bell. And Micheletti come back in? Yep. No. Parsons came in for Eagan. Half court pressure. Hart picked up by Scott. Goes left side, comes back out top, set the O, bounce pass over to Peterson. Down low to Delzato. Delzato back up on top for Parsons. Parsons over to the right side for Peterson. Peterson, Delzato on the left side. Gonzer up on top. And it looks like Egan's running a little bit of a flex. Kind of refreshing.
Oh, and the steal.
Kind of refreshing to see a flex after everybody runs dribble drive all season long, I've seen.
Oh, and the travel there.
Meredith turns the ball right back over to the Wildcats.
Meredith, a 5'9" junior guard for the Eagles. And Jess Hart with the ball coming down court. She's been guarded by Jasmine Scott.
Interesting push off. Delzato down in the right corner for Peterson. Peterson back on top for Gonzer. Looks the offense over. Looking for a second cut. Delzato. Left side Peterson now. Peterson looking inside at Hart. Can't fit it in there. Gonzer picks up the pass. over to the right side to Parsons. Parsons drives in.
And she's going to draw with the foul.
And she's fouled by Martin.
So she will go to the line for 2.
Eagle foul on number 15, Meredith, her first, team's third.
So Parsons going to the line to shoot 2. First one's good. Eagan dug themselves a hole right away with a couple of turnovers and a couple of quick baskets for Kennedy. That one rolls out. Martin with the rebound. Almost a double dribble.
Yeah, she was looking.
Right side to Scott. Go ahead.
She was looking for Jasmine, but she thought twice about it.
Reiner's now. Martin. Up on top now for Meredith. Meredith goes to the left side. Ball works its way inside. Bachman's shot no good. And Hart comes up with a volleyball loose ball.
Yeah, Bachman is getting a lot of easy shots in the paint.
Hart,
wow.
Signature move for her coming in the lane like that.
She came in kind of quick there.
Scott left side. Ball bounced inside. Gonzer intercepts up ahead to Hart. Hart 1-on-2. Left side layup is up, no good. And Parsons almost saves it.
Eagle basketball.
9-12 remaining in our first half. 9-point lead for the Kennedy Eagles.
And it looks like the Wildcats picking up the pace here. Jasmine drives the ball on 2 possessions, even though she missed the second one.
Martin, and she's pushed from behind by Peterson. For Peterson, I believe that's her second, team 5th.
Wildcat ball number 22, Peterson, her second, team's 5th.
Bell's checking back in for the Eagles, and here comes Micheletti for the Wildcats. Reiner and Peterson come out. In the corner for Martin. Looking inside, there's Bachman. Almost got too far underneath, puts up a left side layup.
Again, she's been getting easy layups. They have to do something to defend her in the paint, because she is getting too many easy baskets down there.
Well, part of that for her is she's a little quicker with the feet and the moves. She knows what she wants to do right when she gets the ball. Excuse me.
Oh.
Hart all open.
Oh,
WNBA
nice
range, 3-pointer.
WNBA range. That's a good one. She has that range. And right now she's scoring most of the points for the Wildcats.
Left side now for Bell. And Bell is fouled by Micheletti. Referee saying that she swiped at her, pushed off a little bit. Kennedy ball underneath their own basket. Martin into Bell. Look at Martin on the post. Micheletti intercepts the pass. The ball is bouncing around and still bouncing around. And Martin finally comes up with it. Martin looking left and right, resets the offense. Being watched by Delzato. Left side Bachman out beyond the 3. Up on top now Bell. Left side Martin. Martin's 3-pointer. Up and good. And Kennedy must have hit 5 or 6 3-pointers to put them up by 11 at 28-17.
Can you say open up the range? Because that's what the Eagles are doing right now.
Gonzer, nice little turnaround in the lane.
Looks like with the substitutions, the Eagles have gone with a smaller lineup here.
Martin up on top. Sets the offense into a 1-2-2. Nice little pick and roll delayed there for Bachman.
Again, she's with the easy baskets. Somebody had to put a body on her. Otherwise, she'll have a 20-point game here tonight.
That was a well-designed, slow pick and roll. And they're going to call Delzato with the travel. And Egan's going to take their second time out of the game. 7:15 remaining in the first half. Kennedy Eagles 30, Eagan Wildcats 19. Your impressions thus far, Jeremy?
Yeah, look for the guards. Give the ball to the bigs for the Eagles, because some of their points are coming in from the paint. Where
Did you get distracted?
No, I didn't get distracted. And well, the Kennedy Eagles outside shooting starting to fall. Not only that, scoring in the paint. Wildcats has no answer for that.
Kennedy's not scoring at will, but they're making it look easy. With 3 inside baskets for Bachman and 5 3-pointers out of the 7 or 8 that they've shot. Can Kennedy keep up this shooting? Yeah, I've seen these kids hit during the summer. But this consistently, maybe not this consistently. So they are a little hot right now.
What I was saying before, look for Bachman to get some more touches because she's getting all the shots in the paint and really there's nobody guarding her.
Well, that's opened up because the 3-pointers are continuously getting made. Martin missing one. Hart with the rebound. Hart looking over the offense, finds Delzato, then over to Micheletti. Micheletti almost loses it. Parsons with the shot, 3-pointer right side, no good. Rebound Martin. Martin looks over the floor. New player in the game for Kennedy is Odor.
And it's a miss there.
And loose ball to Kennedy to Eagan. Hart, right elbow, fade away is good.
Oh, she is putting the team on her back right now. Coming down with a jump shot off the top of the key.
Wade thought about a 3 on the runner. 1-4 low setup. And we're going to get travel.
I don't know. It didn't look like a travel there. Like she just moved her left foot and didn't move her pivot foot. But then again, I'm not a ref.
See, that's why you got a microphone. Substitutions in the game. We'll get the names called as they touch the ball. Hart coming across the timeline. Kennedy and a man. Ball over to Delzato. Micheletti.
Oh, nice
tries
steal.
to get over to Hart and stolen away by Martin. Martin down the lane. Left side layup.
Oh, look
shot.
at that. Ooh, that was a nice layup. Nice layup by Martin.
Delzato. Looking up on top. Hart, left side. Her shot no good. Rebounded and put up by Micheletti. That's no good. Coming down with the rebound was Bachman. Bachman up ahead now to Martin. Left side being watched by Hart. Her shot no
Nice
good.
rebound back.
Rebounded by Wade. Wade's 16-footers up no good. That's rebounded by Hart. Hart will lead the Wildcat offense. Hart crossing the timeline.
Yeah, it looks like with the Eagles, size is going to play a big difference here.
Delzato.
Rebound, looks like Bachman is out of bounds. But like I was saying, size is going to matter with this game here because you got Heather Beckman, 6'3" junior center, and with Eagan Wildcats, Sutter, 6-foot senior.
Wade bringing the ball up, assuming the point duties. Goes to the right side over to Bell. Bell surveys, gets it to Scott up on top. Wade again as they're playing a triangle.
And another traveling violation.
Must be a stutter step move that they're using.
Yeah, you put the ball on the ground first, then you move.
Is that how it goes?
Yeah.
Delzato. Left side or right side to Hart. Hart trying to drive the baseline. Finds Bachman, kicks out to Micheletti. Micheletti's 15-footer good. 4:50 to go. It's a 9-point lead for the Eagles. Wade with the ball. Crosses the timeline. Surveys the floor from the jump circle. Goes right side to Scott. Scott dribbles down baseline, puts up a shot, runner, a little 3-footer.
She comes in with a layup right in front of the bigs, 5'4". She's got a lot of heart here.
Delgado. Micheletti. Delgado again. Delzato, I'm sorry. Hart gets it out to Delzato, a 3-pointer. That's no good. And Bell comes up with the rebound, gets it up ahead to Martin. Martin looks the floor.
Backside was wide open. Oh, and she misses it. You got to make those. You have to make the backside shots.
Hart gets the ball stolen away by Bell. Bell on the right side, spin move, gets it off to Martin puts
fancy
it up.
there. Wow.
Micheletti coming across the timeline. Right side to Gonzer. She sees the lane open, and she's fouled by Bachman.
Yeah, you see the Eagles trying to look fancy here with the fast break and pass. Looking like an N1 mixtape out there.
Eagle foul number 42 back.
Players a little energetic to get into the game. They're told to go back until the referee waves them in. Gonzer gets it in. Peterson. Now Peterson. Peterson looking inside. Gonzer comes out to get it.
There goes that trap again.
And coming up with the ball was Bell. Bell up ahead to Reiner, who just came back into the game. Her layup up and in.
They are running the court on the Wildcats, and Wildcats have no answer for that.
Delzato crosses the timeline, down by 15. 3:19 to go in the first half. Comes down the lane, no pulls up.
And another steal.
And Pearson's has the ball go to her ankles.
And another steal.
And we're playing hot potato right now. We're going to get a foul probably on Pearson for Eagan. And that'll send, looks like Bell to the line to shoot 1+.
A lot of turnovers in this game.
Odor into the game for the Eagles. Hart getting ready to check in. First shot by Bell's up, rolls around, no good. Gonzer with the rebound, had to make sure there was air in the ball. Gets it up to Micheletti. Gonzer up on top, again checks for air and then puts up a shot, no good. Delzato. There's Micheletti with a 16-footer.
Shot.
13-point lead for the Eagles with the ball. Reiner starting up cross half court here.
The Wildcat shot starting to fall a little bit.
And a reach in from behind on Gonzer. That'll put Bachman to the line to shoot 1+. That'll be 8th team foul on the Wildcats. Coming into the game for the Wildcats, Sudeth and Hart. Olivia Sudeth, I believe it is, Suddath.
Yeah, she's got the blue shoes on down there.
Free throw's no good. Bell comes up with the rebound, that's no good. Odor comes up with it, loose ball on the floor, and Hart comes up with it, kicks it out, and they're going to get a timeout for
That was
Eagan.
a good call.
Nice call by the coach before they lost control of the ball. With only a couple minutes left in the half, possession is so important at this point. You want to put a little run together to try to eat into this 13-point lead.
Yeah, as long as the Eagles playing defense, there's really no answer for the Wildcats. Unless they start shooting and their shots will be falling.
Sitting right here in the middle of the crowd, we can hear a lot of the parents talking, cheering on their daughters. We should maybe remind this parent that the microphone's on. Eagan with the ball out of the timeout. Kennedy going back to a full court pressure. Looks like man. Delzato.
Yeah, going back to that full court pressure, making it easier for them as far as getting the easy steal. That's what they've been doing the whole game with this press.
Delzato comes across the timeline, hard on the right side. Picked by Micheletti. Almost stolen away by Bell again. Ball goes inside to Suddath. And they're going to say Reiner's touched it last.
Yeah, it's like the Wildcats don't know what to do with this press here.
Delzato, nice push off by Micheletti. Did you see that?
Yeah, I'm surprised the ref didn't call that.
You can only see a couple things at once. Micheletti in the right corner. Up on top, Gonzer, bounce pass inside. Out to Micheletti. Her three-point shot is up, no good. And they're going to get Delzato with over the back.
When she shot that shot, I seen that ball going left towards the other side of the iron.
Let's go put Rainiers at the line. Ninth team foul.
There's a lot of fouls there.
First shot is up and rolls out, no good. Eagan with the rebound.
And I believe that's the, fourth or fifth foul shot miss of the game?
Oh, no, they've missed the front end 2 or 3 times, and they've gone 50% almost every time they go to the lane. Hart with a shot from 12 feet, and she's fouled by Bell. So she'll go to the line to shoot 2. And that's only the team's 5th foul. Hart at the line, 1:37 remaining, trying to cut it into a 13-point deficit.
Let's see if we get some foul shots made on this side of the court.
Free throw's good. Second one coming. Second one's good. Martin comes in. Scott checks out. Eagan getting ready to show a little pressure. Looks like a 3-quarter 1-2-1-1. No, they're going to pick up man at half.
If they want to make some progress there, they need to go to a full court press.
If you have the tools, that's what you can do.
Yeah, you got a point there.
Bell on top, left side to Bachman. Bachman, 16-footer, no good. Hart with the rebound, turns around, looks up the court, decides to slow it down. Comes across the timeline. Right side to Gonzert. Again, checking for air. Micheletti. Bounce pass inside to Sadath. Her shot is off the backboard, no good.
Jump ball.
And Parsons comes in to try to steal it away from Bell. Jump ball, alternate possession belongs to the Wildcats with 1:05 remaining. Down by 11. Gonzert.
Oh, she thought twice about that one.
Over to Hart. Hart
Oh,
drives
nice
down.
crossover. Yeah, she's lost the ball. Oh, no, she didn't. Oh, wait a minute. We have a
Difference of opinion, but the referee on the side of the ball will take control and call it for Kennedy.
Yeah, when she made that crossover, like she lost the ball after that first crossover.
Rainier. Right side to Bell. Bell tries to bounce pass it inside, and we get a kick ball on Eagan. 52.4 remaining. Down up by 11. Kennedy with the ball. Rainier. Martin's left side, 3-pointers up, no good. Bachman with the offensive board, tries to go inside. Adore loses control, and it goes over to Eagan.
Okay, you had 2 defenders down there, and they were struggling to get the ball back up to the goal. What's wrong with that pitching?
Kick out. Micheletti crosses the timeline. Down in the corner for Hart. Hart back on top to Micheletti. Micheletti looking inside. Goes down baseline. Bounce pass to Gonzer. She tries to go into the lane. Left-handed hook is up and good.
Up 2 defenders.
20 seconds remaining. And Eagan on a little bit of a comeback, down by 9 after they were down by 15. 6-point run for Eagan in the last 2.5 minutes. Bell, right side. Under 10 now. Rainiers inside to Bachman. Bachman loses control. 3, and Odor picks it up. Martin puts up a 3.
Oh, nice shot.
And puts up a 3 with no time on the clock because she had nothing else to do with the ball. And puts the Eagles back up by a dozen.
I think she threw up a prayer there. What do you think?
I think she put it up because there was nothing else to do. Now, psychologically looking at this score, 41-29, this is probably the biggest 12-point lead you can have when you look at a score because you think you got to get all the way through the 30s to get back. So will that play any difference into how Eagan comes out, do you think?
Well, if Eagan comes out and starts shooting and their shots will fall, then there might be some hope. Now, on Kennedy's side, if they keep playing that full court press defense, there's no chance for Eagan to even make somewhat of a comeback.
We'll be back after this timeout. You're watching Community Hoops coverage of the Kennedy Eagles versus the Eagan Wildcats. Welcome back to Kennedy High School. I'm Tony Gear along with Jeremy Daves. Jeremy, you got some point information for us.
Yes, leading scorer for tonight, we have Martin with 13 points, Reiners with 10, Bell with 4. Is it Bachman? Bachman 6 points, Scott and Wade both with 2 points. And on Eagan's side, we have Hart with 7, Peterson with 4, DeSetto with 3, Maciani with 4, Gonzalez with 2 Gonzalez with 4 and Sutter with 2 points.
Ooh, almost called for traveling on the inbounds. Ball goes in now to Bell on the right side. Up on top for Wade. Wade moves left side over to Odor. I'm sorry. Right side is Wade. Wade on top to Martin. Left side now to Bell. Bell courses the ball inside. It's intercepted after being tipped.
Looks like Eagan's trying to come off to a fast start in the second half. Oh, what? No, I thought wrong. And here's the pass. No.
Bell gets the offensive rebound, puts it back up and in on the fast break.
Well, it looks like I was wrong. It looks like Kennedy's coming off to another fast start in the second half.
Delzato puts up a 16-footer and good. Makes it a 12-point game again, 43-31. 17 minutes to go in our contest, opening minute of the second half. Reiners crosses the timeline on the 8 count. Left side now to Martin, on top Bell. Back inside to Martin. Martin spin move in the lane, up and good.
She made that look so easy with the finger roll going under the defender.
The Eagan inside players just do not seem to have the range or the quickness right now. Hart with a 10-footer up, no good. Ball rebounded by Odor. Up ahead now to Reiners, intercepted by Hart.
That was a bad pass.
Hart crosses the timeline, and Bell's going to be called for bumping.
I didn't think that was a foul there. That was all body. I don't know about that foul there.
But again, that's why we have a microphone. They have a whistle. Hart with the ball, sets up the offense. Peterson right side being double teamed. Ball over now to Delzato, intercepted by Reiners. Up ahead now to Bell. Bell gets the basket, and that's a 16-point lead now, the biggest for Kennedy.
Now that was good defense there, and they did it again. They're trapping, so she can't see, and she just passed the ball and still, and they made easy layup right there. And now the Wildcats call timeout.
18-point lead for Kennedy. They've gone from a full court press to a half court trap, and it's resulted in 6 quick points for actually 7 quick points. 7, 8. It was 41. Yes, 8 straight points.
Yeah, I like how the Eagles are playing help side defense. Like I said, they're trapping that one player, so when she passes the ball to whoever she's passing to, you have another defender come and steals the ball for an easy layup. It's called help side defense. Kind of like what Michigan State likes to play.
You're not actually going to try to compare these girls to a Fab Five or something, are you?
No, I'm not going that far now.
All right.
But Michigan State does play a lot of help side defense. And knowing me, I am a fan of defense because defense always wins championships.
Defense will keep you in an opportunity.
But we all have opinions, don't we?
That's why we have mics, they have whistles, and the other ones have uniforms. We're on this sideline, they're on that sideline.
Yes.
Can't get much more defined than that. Ball gets passed into Hart. Hart double teamed right away. Gonzer.
See, that time she was kind of slow there to get there.
Hart
still.
Across the timeline, up ahead now to Delzato. Delzato. Hart. 16-footer from the top right, no good. And rebounded by Rainiers. Rainiers up ahead now to Martin. Martin.
Ooh.
Ball blocked out of bounds by Hart.
Return to sender. That's what she said.
There are so many Elvis references to keep going on that. On top, Rainier. Wade thought about the three, stepped inside, and traveled.
That was a good call by the ref.
Michael Eddie checks back in for the Wildcats.
Wildcats with the ball. You got Peterson, Hart, Delzato, and the baseball pass intercepted by Bell.
More like a Brett Favre pass.
And the attempt to get inside to Wade is no good, but still Kennedy ball. Let's see, we've gone college men. We've gone Elvis Presley. Now we've gone NFL. Nicoletti tries to get it up ahead to Peterson. That pass is too far ahead, and it goes out of bounds. It'll be Kennedy ball. Right idea, just too anxious. And Rainiers with the ball. Crosses the timeline on the 9. Moves over to the right side, sets up the wheel. Over to Martin. Martin bounce pass inside to Odor. Odor loses control. Peterson ties it up. Jump ball, alternate possession will go to the Wildcats.
Did she forget that the pass was coming to her, or was her hands were just that slippery?
I think the pass was a little low for the target. People don't realize how important those targets are that the players set.
There she go again with the far pass.
And ball's now inside to Martin, and Gonzer commits a foul. No basket and no shot attempt. It'll be Kennedy ball underneath.
Eagan foul number 55, Gonzer, her second.
Those were just, I wouldn't say they were bad passes, but if you can throw it down there, more power to her.
Accuracy is important. You can't just throw the ball and hope your receiver comes underneath it, and we're done with NFL references.
That was close there.
Rainier. Bell over to Wade. She had to check for air, puts it up, no good. Nicoletti with the rebound. Nicoletti
Nice.
right
nice
into
one.
Wade.
Oh!
Right into Bell. And we're going to get a foul on Nicoletti.
Well, Kennedy's coming out with the same type of pace and defense that he had in the first half.
Outside of those 8 straight points, they just haven't gotten anything out of it in the last couple minutes. Rainier passes the ball in, and losing control is Bell. It'll go back over to Eagan. Hart.
There goes that trap again.
Peterson. And meeting the ball was Wade, stealing it up ahead to Martin, and Martin puts it up and in. 10 straight points.
Yeah, I think 10 points came off a steal. Is that right?
Yep.
Yep, that's what I thought.
Pearson's almost travels in the lane, gets it to Hart, crosses the lane, out to Delzato. Delzato's three-pointer no good. Rebounded by Bell. Bell looking the floor over, 3 on 2. Odor took her time and missed the shot, no good.
No,
Martins puts it up and in.
You can't take your time on that, man. You have to go up with it. Either you get fouled or you hope you make the shot.
Got to have the ball to do that, though. Pearson's up ahead to Hart. Hart, 15-footers up, no good. And rebound by Rainiers. Rainiers.
Here they come running down the court again.
Odor. And knocks Delzato down and puts it up and in. Delzato with the ball. Hart. Loses control.
Okay.
Knocks it out of bounds. It'll belong to Kennedy.
What is going on with the Wildcats here? They look,
sluggish, half step behind.
yeah.
Line change for Eagan. Wade passes the ball in up on top now for Meredith. Meredith. Right side to Martin. Martin. I'm sorry, left side. Give and go, no good. Blocked by Eagan.
Looks like it doesn't matter who's in for the Eagles. They're still playing that trap defense.
Gonzer up ahead now for Dusky. In and putting up a shot is
There
Sadeth.
you go.
And that stops a 14-point run.
And the way it's looking like, it's like the Eagles is with a smaller but a way faster lineup than what the Wildcats have. Wildcats still had their two bigs in the game, which made that shot easy for Sutter.
Reniers
Yeah.
on the
I'm
right
sorry.
side. Gets it over to Scott. Scott. Back on top for Wade puts up a three. That's
okay,
good.
he's left her wide open for that.
And Wade steals the ball on the full court. Scott, layup is blocked, no good. Wade puts it up and gets fouled, and she'll go to the line for two. A 25-point lead, 58-33, 12-11 to go for the Kennedy Eagles.
Is Eagan still playing, or they just don't care anymore?
Wade at the line, shooting two.
Shots up and good by Wade. Not going to try the last name. Shamara checks in.
And now that the Wildcats, not the Wildcats, but the Eagles are going way even more smaller with this lineup here.
Second free throw is no good. And there's still full court pressure. Scott knocks it out of bounds.
A smaller but way faster lineup. So we're going to see a lot of speed here. A lot of trapping, a lot of speed.
And Hart and Peterson will come in. So we're back to our starting lineup for Eagan. Ball intercepted by Scott on the full court pressure. Ball knocked around like pinball. It'll be out of bounds, Eagle ball. 12:02 remaining in our contest. 59-33. Wade, bounce pass into Martin. Swung around Scott. Wade looking for the ball. Looks inside and resets the offense. Ball over to Meredith. Back on top now, Wade.
It looked like the Wildcats are just bunched up. They don't know what to do. We get wide open shot.
Wade's three is no good. And two Wildcats get the rebound. Micheletti ends up with the loose ball. Ball passed up ahead for Hart. Hart surveys the floor, sets the offense. One of the few times this second half that the Wildcats have had an opportunity to set an offense. Ball knocked out of bounds by Wade. It'll belong to Eagan.
Also, third time they've been on the left side of the court.
Bachman and Delzato back into the game for the respective teams. Gonzer passes the ball in underneath Delzato. Right side, pulls it out. Kennedy in a 2-3. Left side, Hart. On top, Micheletti. Inside Gonzer, left side, Hart. 16-footers up and no good. Martin with the rebound. And that's the one thing that Eagan has not done today is rebound. And
Yes.
as soon as I say it, Hart crossing the timeline, right side, Micheletti. Peterson head fakes, gets it back on top, Micheletti. Back down to Peterson, too high, but pushed in the back by Meredith. It'll be Eagan ball underneath.
Yeah, go back to about you say about the rebounding. It's like the two bigs down in post is not even playing their game. You're saying the Eagles had more rebounds.
By far. It's a matter of quickness at this point, and Eagan just does not seem to have it tonight. Delzato's 16-footer is good.
They haven't even played Heather Bachman in the game yet. Well, no, she's in the game now.
Yep, she just came in a minute ago. And Martin puts up a straightaway three. That's no good. Delzato with the rebound. Could have been called for double dribble. Hart, left side. On top, Micheletti. Right side, Gonzer. Gonzer. Up on top, Micheletti. Moves to the right side. Looking inside. Delzato looking inside. Up on top, Micheletti, and then Peterson. Over left side, Hart. Hart on top, Micheletti.
You got two mismatches here with
Peterson's three-pointer no good with the left hand. Martin doubles, not called. Almost dribbles again. Ball works inside to Bachman. Bachman turns around.
There you go. Oh.
And Micheletti got all ball, but they're going to say on the follow-through she got the elbow.
Now, I was saying it was a mismatch here with size with Darrecci being guarded by Dosello.
Bachman at the line to shoot. Makes a 25-point lead at 60-35.
I see Coach Wade's putting back some of his starters. We look for him to start playing his plays at the bottom of the bench pretty soon if this score keeps getting any worse.
Well, at this point, both sides have got to start treating this like a scrimmage. And since you didn't practice yesterday due to weather, you really need to take this opportunity to work out some kinks in your game. And for Eagan, they just need to work on decision process. They know where to be. They know where the ball's supposed to go. It's just got to get there quickly, and the decision process has to be made faster. For Kennedy, they just need to consistently work on their offense, maybe 2 or 3 extra passes to see what opens up. Bachman's shot, no good. Rebound put back by Bell. We're going to get foul inside. I think Peterson or Gonzer. You were about to say.
Yeah, going back to playing some plays, some backups and plays at the bottom of the bench, you also get to see what type of opportunity that player has playing in the first or second unit in the game.
Looks like Percy Wade has a strong 7 with a helpful 8. And Eagan just does not have the speed today, but they like to play 7 and sometimes 8. Bell's second free throw is good. Makes it a 28-point game. Ball inside to Peterson. Gonzer, left side to Hart. Hart surveys the floor on the 2-2-1. Gets it to Peterson, up ahead. Now over to Delzato. Delzato up on top to Hart. Hart goes into the lane, over to Peterson. Peterson's shot is good from 10 feet on the right baseline.
Now, I like how that decision pass, and it broke the press up because she was about to get trapped, but she looked down the court and see there was two other white shirts down on the court, so she throws a long pass for an easy bucket.
Left side, Bell. Bell's three-pointer's up and no good. And Bachman pushes off for the rebound.
Yeah, I remember earlier you were saying Bachman has a little bit more speed than what Suddiff and Garza has.
Well, I don't know if it's speed. I think it's just knowing what to do with the ball and executing faster. Now, does that translate to speed? In some eyes, yes. In my eyes, it's just thought processes going faster and going stronger for her right now.
And I also noticed that Lindsey Gonza, she plays on the top a lot. She likes to play that top spot rather than playing in the paint.
She's your classic post player with a point guard wannabe mentality. And that's why.
Scott is
23-point game, 8 minutes to go, 63-40. Eagles on top with the ball. Rainiers in and out of Bachman. Bachman hands it off. Statue of Liberty play almost.
That was good off the screen because it was like a give and go, and the screen defender for an easy layup, even though she missed. She's been fouled, I think. Yep. Was she fouled?
Yep, Gonzer got the foul. That's her third, team 6. Eagle ball underneath their own basket. Martin at the free throw line inside to Bachman. Bachman fouled. And probably a little bit of body by Thompson.
Eagan foul on number 44, Thompson. Her first team side. Bachman at the line.
So Kennedy Eagles will shoot for the rest of the game. Bachman's first free throw is good. Makes it 24.
So you have Thompson, Sutup, and Gonza, both all 6 foot with little weight on them. I mean, they got the size. It's just a matter of
Execution.
yes.
Delzato into Peterson over the left side to Thompson. Thompson shot no good. Rebound, loose ball picked up by Rainiers.
Oh, there you go.
Delzato over to Hart, intercepted by Delzato. Hart 1-on-4, drives the baseline, tries to kick it out. Peterson tracks it down, gets it to Gonzer. Gonzer.
I thought she was throwing an alley-oop there.
Delzato, well, she's just trying to get out of trouble. Hart in the lane, drives down, there she goes.
That's what she does best.
When given the opportunity.
Yes, indeed.
64-42. Wade crosses the timeline. Left side to Martin. Martin tries to look at the baseline, kicks it back up on top. I saw that coming, by the way. Bell. Nice pick and roll by Bell and Martins.
They play that pick and roll so good.
Peterson over to Delzato. Delzato, Gonzer. Gonzer, WNBA range, short on the rim. Bachman, Bell. Bell speed dribbles into the lane, travels.
Oh, that's too many steps there. You want to be fancy, you got to execute it the right way.
I'm this close to asking you what detective show you watch. Subs coming in for Eagan. Hart crossing the timeline. Peterson, Thompson, and Delzato. Delzato with the ball right side. Baseline being watched by Martin. Up on top to Hart. Hart loses control and picked up by Meredith. Meredith drives in the lane and scores.
You know, any more taller, she probably would have dunked that.
Hart with the ball. Left side, Peterson. On top, Delzato gets it stolen away by Martin. Martin, easy layup on the left side.
Okay, they just giving them points. They're making it look like it's easy for Kennedy to just get steals like that and go for easy bucket. It is poor passing.
Eagle foul on number 15, Meredith, her third team score.
Scott comes into the game for Rainiers. Ball inside to Peterson and a foul by Meredith as she chases down Peterson.
It's like when they pass the ball, they're passing with a delay. It's causing Kennedy to quickly get an easy steal.
Pearson's for 3. Off the inbounds. Parsons, I'm sorry. 25-point game, 70-45, 5:25 to go. Wade crosses the timeline. Right side, Meredith with 4 fouls. Scott, left side now to Martin. Scott, nice give and go,
Ooh.
and smothered by Hart.
See, they're getting into the paint so quick, they're going to have to foul. The baseline is way too quick for the Wildcats.
Fouls are the easy way out. You want to try and adjust your feet and your position as best you can to try to beat the player to the spot. Scott's first free throw's up, bounces around, no good.
Now it's just a matter of them making their foul shots. It could be a good thing and it could be a bad thing. Just ask the Memphis Tigers back in 2008.
Second free throw is no good. Thompson with the rebound. Parsons. Left side now to Peterson, over to Delzato. Delzato three in the left corner.
You can't leave her open.
Anyone on the floor, you just can't leave them open. You have to play defense. And Kennedy.
Look like Kenny's starting to play lazy now that they got a cushion on their lead.
And that's where bad habits develop. Delzato crosses the timeline, being watched by Wade. Comes down the left side into the lane. Almost has it stolen away in the foul on the right side by Wade. Everybody's shooting free throws now. Well, that was a team 6. Hart, right corner, three-pointer up and good.
Uh-oh, might have a game going on here. Last 4 minutes.
19 points, 70-51. Martin over to Scott. Scott inside to Martin. Martin tries to get to Bachman. Knocked out of bounds by Delzato. .4:25 remaining. 4 baseline is a call for Percy Wade's Eagles. Waiting for Wade to tie her shoe. And the ball goes way up. And Martins did the right thing by waiting until everything was on the backcourt before grabbing at it and risking an over and back call. Meredith looking inside at Bachman. Bachman
There we go.
thought about moving Meredith back over to Bachman. Bachman knew what she wanted to do.
Oh, he popped right out.
Thompson with the ball. Peterson now.
That's good foot
Looks
movement.
up ahead at Delzato. Delzato, she couldn't get it there. Hart up on top. Hart coming right side. Nice backdoor by Parsons. Couldn't get the shot to fall. But that was a nice move by Parsons. Bell has the ball intercepted by Delzato. Delzato comes across the timeline. Up ahead now to Parsons. Parsons to Hart. Hart in the lane, puts it up, no good, and foul by Martin.
Yeah, going back to Heather Bachman with that turnaround shot, even though she missed. That was just good foot movement on that play there.
Right, Meredith did the right thing because Bachman, she felt where the defense was, couldn't make a move because of her foot position, and rather risk a turnover or a travel, kicks out to Meredith, sets her feet, gets the ball back, and makes her move to the high side. Hart's first free throw, no good. Second one coming. 3:44 to go. 19-point game. It was 28.
And as I was saying before, the Eagles are starting to play a little bit more lazy because they got that cushion going on.
Scott. Martin, Scott, give and go. Puts up a 10-footer, no good. Bachman with the rebound, puts it up, no good. Ball bounces around. Peterson comes up with it. Over to Delzato. Delzato crosses the timeline, watched by Wade.
And she
goes back to the top.
She almost carried there.
Hart got caught leaning high side. The ball went low side, out of bounds. Eagle ball.
Let's get one.
Rainier back into the game.
And it looks like Coach Wade is going to keep that same 5 in right now.
Scott loses control, regains it on the baseline, passes it out of bounds. It'll belong to the Eagan Wildcats. Gonzor and Micheletti coming back in. Thompson and Peterson come out, and you were about to say.
Yeah, Wade is going to look like he's going to keep the second unit in for the last 3 minutes of the game.
You have 3 starters out there. 4 starters.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Parsons. Hart has it stolen away by Martin. Martin up ahead to Wade. Wade, right side layup is up and good. Wade showing that she can hit the layups on the fast break, both left and right side. 2:40 remaining, 20-point game. Delzato, left side now to Parsons. On top, Delzato. Micheletti. Left side, Hart. Hart looking at the dribble drive offense, pulls up at the free throw line. She puts it up, and that's no good, and a foul by Wade. I think that's 4th.
That was almost a late foul there. 'Cause I was going to say, where's the foul at?
Eagle foul number 50.
Hart's going to shoot 2. Here's a bunch of 2s for you. 2:22 remaining. Hart shooting 2. Number 23 comes in. It was a 20-point game. Sorry, I'm just reaching for those 2s there. For Kennedy, checking in is Haley Collar, Coller.
Okay, now he's
5'6" junior. Yeah, now you're starting to slide everybody in. Second free throw is good to make it an 18-point game. Rainiers. You do it one at a time to keep some sort of rhythm and consistency on the floor. Left side. Shamara.
Oh, nice backside.
And
she has to
inside,
make
no
those.
good. Gonzer
Oh.
gets the rebound. Up ahead now to Micheletti. Micheletti tried to go without the ball. Gonzer, she'll put it up.
Oh, no, you can't leave her open. You cannot leave her open. That's what she does best if she's not in the paint.
15-point game, under 2 minutes. Wade, almost caught for the travel. Martin at the right elbow. Down low. Ball gets back up on top to Rainiers. Wade puts up a 3. Misses
Whoa.
everything. Hart with the ball.
She just threw that
And
up
you
there.
watch for Percy Wade to call a timeout next possession, regardless if this goes in or not. Gonzer gets the offensive rebound, puts it up and in. Makes it a 13-point game. Wade over to Rainiers.
Now they're playing some type of zone trap defense.
And
Oh.
Martin loses control, but knocked off of the leg of an Eagan player.
Where she checks in for the game for the Eagles.
Who came in? Oh. Tanisha. Know the last name, I'm not going to try. For fear of somebody not being happy. And we got a mystery player out there, number 21 for Kennedy. We don't have a name.
Mystery player.
Nice right side baseline move by number 25, Haley Collier.
Yeah, now Coach Wade is playing his bottom bench players.
.102 remaining. It's a 13-point game. First free throw is good. And they're discussing the player not in the book right now. So we'll shoot this free throw, then we'll shoot a technical.
So it's mystery player. She's a JV player or she's a player, a walk-on player.
Yeah, she signed a scholarship yesterday. Give me lines like that. And both coaches are letting this one go because of the scoring. Delzato with the rebound, under a minute now to play. And the ball goes off of a foot.
I like the effort. She dove for the ball. That's good effort there.
Haley Collier. And Delzato will shoot free throws. 14 points remaining. Kennedy will move to 3 and 5. Eagan, I think this is going to be their 5th loss or 6th loss.
Eagan will be 3 and 6 after tonight. Kenya will be 3 and 4.
3 and 5.
3 and 5?
3 and 5. Or 3 and 4, you're right.
Yeah, 3 and 4. Yeah.
Second one up, no good. Rebound by Mystery, gets it up ahead now to Haley. Haley over the right side now to Shamara. Shamara Up on top to Rainiers. Rainiers, right side. There's Tanisha. Tanisha over to Rainiers. Rainiers, that's a delay game. Play solid defense. Don't give anything up, and Micheletti fouls to put them at the line on a 13-point game with 35.6 seconds remaining.
So the Kennedy Eagles they played good defense tonight, and they played fast break basketball.
They caught a couple breaks early with some steals and hitting 4 of their first 6 threes. 5 of their first 7, actually. And that always poses a good feeling for your team and can lead to some doubt on the opposing team, and that's what happened.
And with the last 4 minutes of the game, when Coach Wade had his his backup players in, they started to
Eagan started to come back a little bit. Gonzer misses her first 3 of the night. She's 2 out of 3. Micheletti with the rebound. Ball inside to Hart. Turn around right side. Up, no good. And Parsons going to be called for over the back. That puts Tanisha at the line to shoot 2. 14.5 remaining, 74-60. Tanisha looking to extend the lead for Kennedy. So the earlier assessment that I gave you of decision making, do you think that's basically what happened tonight?
As far as Kennedy?
Actually, both teams, to be honest with you. Kennedy made some very positive decisions. Eagan was very slow and a little sloppy on some of the decisions, and that made the difference in the game outside of Kennedy's speed.
Well, Eagan didn't know what to do with the ball when they was getting trapped all the time. And then every time they turned the ball over, Kennedy got points off. Oh, nice one.
Straightaway WNBA 3 for Hart. 77-63, finish your thought.
Well, my thought is Kennedy came out and played that trap so well and played help side defense so well that Eagan didn't know what to do with the ball, which caused turnovers for them to get easy buckets off that turnover. I think you were saying it was like maybe 13, 14 shots off of turnovers.
Mm-hmm.
It's Eagan, like I said, Eagan didn't know how to execute on that trap.
I'm sure that'll be a point of emphasis in practice coming up this week. Our final score, Bloomington Kennedy 77. The Eagan Wildcats 63. Tony Gear, Jeremy Daves, and our cameraman Mike York. Thanks for watching.